everyone. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Lamai Thamawong. I'm from English major, Faculty of Education at Ubon Ratchathani Ratchapat University. Today, I'm going to talk about using cell phone in the school. In my opinion, cell phone should be allowed to use in the school because it's interesting and beneficial. Imagine if there are not any technologies device or cell phone in the school, it will be terrible for everyone, especially the students. For example, they cannot study the lesson well, they don't pay attention in the classroom, and they cannot contact with other people when they have the problems. There are a number of researchers which show that it has advantages than disadvantages. So it's essential that everyone should be allowed to use the cell phone in the school because there are numerous good points for the students. Today, I have 3 reasons to support it. Why the two should be permitted at the educational institutions. The first one is that the cell phones can be learning tools. Nowadays, there are interesting learning devices or technologies device that the teacher and students use it in the classroom, such as audio, video, pictures, and learning games. According to the research option in Kinsu, they prove that mobile technologies have considerable potential to enhance the teachings and learning across all educational sector. Today, I'm going to give you some examples in order to you get more understand for this point. The first one, the learner use their phone to search information or study e-learning. With that, they cannot find its information in the classroom or it's hard to understand for them. This tool in terms of having various pictures or video to see and having audio to listen. In the other words, they use their phone to review the lesson, to the learning games such as Kahoot. I hope that you all have heard of played this game before. I think this game is very interesting. All of the tools that I said earlier is can lead the student to be able to understand their lesson fast and well. Moreover, they are active and enjoyable in their learning. So, the cell phones can be the effective learning device which is appropriate for the instructors and learners because it's interesting and easy to study. The second one is that it leads the student to pay more attention in the classroom. This point is associated with the first reason. If there are new learning materials or technology device in the classroom, it can make the student can collaborate with other people, do the activity well, and interested in their learning. For example, they use the cell phone to do various activities in the classroom, such as searching information, answering the question to the teacher, watching video, and listening to the audio which concerning the lesson. According to the research of Engel and Green, they claim that using cell phone in the classroom enables the student to become active participant and having paid attention in the learning. So it's sensible to use the device in the classroom because there are advantages to the learners that with them are active and pay attention in their studying. The last one is that the students use cell phone to contact the others. Mullen stated that children need mobile phone at school because the school administrator was allowed them to use the office phone, except that in case of illness and emergency. I think when they are in the school or after school, they maybe encounter the problems or issue. So the cell phone can cause benefits more than bad results for the student when they use it to contact with other people, such as parents, teachers, and friends. For example, they use their cell phone to contact with their parents when they're having illness or emergency, such as a stomach ache or hitting car, something like that. In the other words, they use the cell phone to contact with their instructor in terms of their phone to the teacher when they cannot attend the class or send their homework to the teacher. I think it's a good way for the student because it makes them don't waste time to hand it in to the teacher or come into the class. In the other side of using cell phone to contact with others is that they use it to contact with their friends, such as appointment to do homework or subject and informing their classmates when the class change schedule. Alright everybody, this point is so important as well as the other point that I said earlier that everyone should be aware of allowing to use this tool at the school in order to make the student lives easier and safer. On the other hand, if they are not allowed to use this device at the school, it will make them in dangerous event or having a hard time in their life. Therefore, it is appropriate to allow the student using cell phone at the school because there are numerous good reasons more than best one to the student that this device makes them have a new learning tools, pay attention in the classroom and can contact with other people when they have the problems. All of three reasons that I said earlier, it is time that the personnel in the school have to consider being allowed to use the cell phone at the school because these devices are attractive, interesting, useful, and effective to the student, which make the learners are better offline and learning. Although there are a numerous good points, there are best one. If the learner use it inappropriately, it will also lead disadvantages to them as well. Therefore, everyone should use it carefully. Thank you.